Healthcare workers from the New Amsterdam Hospital staged a protest yesterday for risk allowances and promised salary increases. More from Renetta Court.
That was the scene yesterday, September 29, in front of the New Amsterdam Public Hospital, as medical workers protested against the government's decision to not grant the promised 50% increase.
We are essential workers. We were called essential workers. We were called frontline workers. We were called heroes. We are the only set of workers cannot stay home and work from home during the COVID time. We have to be on duty at all time to take care of patients and to do patient care. Yet, we are not recognized.
That was Miss Karen France, a nurse at the hospital, as she highlighted the reason for their protest.
If you look on the media pages of some Facebook coverage, you would see persons calling us Hungry Belly and those names. We take those names because indeed, public service, salary, keep us below living wages. So indeed, public servants can be deemed as Hungry Belly because those are the names, how disrespectful it became to public servants that we are being called Hungry Belly on social media. So we're out here today in our numbers and we'll continue to be out here until the government hear the cry of the public servants.
She also noted that public servants should be more respected for the work they do and should be paid accordingly.
We cannot work in an environment and be treated like if we're not respected. How can we deliver comfortable health care when we're not comfortable, when we do not have enough protective gears, when we have to go into area where we don't know if we're going to go home back healthy to our family? If you call us heroes and you say we're frontline workers, then pay us as frontline workers. Put our name on that list of things to do in your government, not have our name exempted and ask us to wait. Give us what we deserve. A healthy nation can only come from healthy people. And if we do not protect and give health, then we won't have a healthy nation.
Present at the protest were also APNU AFC regional councillors and industrial relations officer of the Guyana Public Service Union of Region 6, Mr. Ram Mangru. Speaking with Channel 8 News, leader of the APNU AFC councillors, Ms. Shirley Scott, made these remarks.
We see it is needful for us to lend support to our nurses, more so our health professionals. They are essential workers. We believe that they should not be short paid, they should not be ignored, because we know that the first contact of any disease infection is with our nurses. I strongly believe that their call for a need so that they can be heard is timely.
Scott is also calling on government officials to listen to the pleas of the people and to implement solutions for the problem.
I ask that the government, I call on the Minister of Health, I call on the Regional Health Officer to have dialogue with our essential workers. They need to be heard, they need to vent, they need to share their concerns because they're affected in all of this. And I believe it is their constitutional right to be out here so that their needs can be met, their needs can be heard, and it can be ventilated at the highest level.
Mr. Mangru later reiterated that all healthcare workers are frontline workers in spite of their positions.
The government said they're going to give an incentive to the frontline workers. And so far, they have not identified who are considered the frontline workers. As a hospital, we consider all workers as a frontline workers because every patient that entered the hospital is considered a prospective COVID-19 case unless they are proven otherwise. And so these workers have to be dealing with them from time to time. And so we consider all frontline workers. And so we are asking that the ministry identify who they consider frontline workers from not frontline workers. We consider all workers because all workers are involved in the hospital dealing with patients, from the porter, the maid, to the nurses, to the doctor, all deal with frontline, are considered frontline workers.
The workers pledge to continue protest actions until they get what they deserve.
We're asking relevant authorities to look into the plight of the public servants. Give us risk allowance. We're risking our lives. We are risking our lives every day to save the lives of your loved ones. We're risking our lives to be out here during the COVID season. We can't stay home. We can't work from home. So as you say, we're essential workers, then give us essential pay.
Reporting for Channel 8 News, Renetta Kurt.